Alright guys, if you notice now, Boston is unsold. Correction, it was sold, but the guy's not paid. And I'm not familiar with him. So Madsen, if you want it, it's only 21 bucks. PayPal us the 21 and you are good to go. Alright, Madsen is in. Alright, so let's start. I had to go live to get some people in the room so I could sell this thing off. Mike B is leading things off for Arizona. James G with Hotlanta. Preston R with Baltimore. And Boston's going out to Mike Madsen. Thank you, Mike, for picking that up. Preston R, the Cubbies. He also has Cincinnati. Joshua Duncan has Cleveland. Eric C with Colorado. Andrew B has the Chi-Sox. Eric C with Detroit. Eric also has Miami. Preston R with the Trastros. Anthony R with Kansas City. Preston R again has got his Halos, my Halos, our Halos. Matthew J with the Doyers. Clint J with Milwaukee. Eric C with the Twinkies. Scott H with the Mets. James S with the Yankees. Justin M with Oakland. James S with the Phils. Eric C with Pittsburgh. James S also has San Diego. You guys know any good Tony Gwynn stories? Randy R with Seattle. James S with the San Francisco Treat. He also has St. Louis, Tampa. And Michael M has Tejas. Justin M with the Blue Jays. And Randy R with the Washington Nats. Mike, I'm not going to look. You sent it. I trust you. You're good to go. You saying you sent it's good enough for me, brother. All right, you guys ready to get crack-a-lackin'? Let's do this. $12 cards per pack, 12 packs per box. We got to be looking for the ultra rare gems and tiger stripes. We're going to get 3 autos per box, hashtag on average. Guys, get in the chat. Let me know what teams you got, what players you're looking to get pulled. The more you talk about it, the more it can come to fruition. It's weird, but I've seen it happen just like that. Many, many times. Mike wants Pedro Martinez. Let's go. Nathan says, can I buy in on next break? We do not have a next break. We're going to do frenzies after this. This is our last flagship show. We only do 2 flagship shows a night currently. That may change in the future. But 2 flagship shows, meaning they're sold on eBay and we sell teams. In our frenzies, we sell divisional spots, and you, just like eBay, you pay through PayPal. Yeah, I don't even. 21 bucks ain't bad. You're right. Doesn't really matter, right? Just get some, pull some fire. We're good to go. Nathan was frenzying hard yesterday. Right on. Joshua Duncan says, hit me with some Indians. Jorge Soler, otherwise known as George Solar by Bratton, leads it off. Polar Bear. Lumber Inc., JD Martinez, Boston. That's Madsen. Top of the class, Prizm, it's Shea Langeliers, that's Hotlanta. That's a beaut. And Nicholas Castellanos, Cincinnati. So these Prizms are not like Optic. It could be blue Prizm, but not cereal. It's got to have the sheen over the top of it. Z, you must not have watched my first show with Optic. I pulled a Dominguez auto to 75. Joshua D, I'm going to hit you with some Indians fire. There's Clevy. Rosa Rania, Howie Kendrick. All right, so these. Oh, we got a hit too. Didn't even see that. Josh Naylor, San Diego. That's James S. on the Josh Naylor auto. Check it out. Let's go. San Diego starting off strong early. Z had them father duties earlier. Duty means poop. So I'm sure that was part of it. 24 of only 60 on the Josh Rojas. That's Arizona, Mike B. Top of the class, Hunter Bishop. Acuna. Gavin Lux. Ledoyers. Matthew J. Ronald Bolanos and Andres Munoz. Both San Diego. Both Prizms, non-serial. Weepier Giraffe says, let's go. Weepier, are you James? Are you James Weepier? I'm Matt J. Okay, you got the Doyers. How's that, Z? Let me know if that helps. We got a hit. Abreg, Lumber Inc. He's got Ledoyer's spot. Mania. Our hit. It's Moron with a J, and that's a red Prizm. 62 of only 75, another San Diego hit. James S, that is 2 hits in a row. Very, very freaking nice. Let's go. San Diego.
Go.
Let's go.
Go fast.
He's that Tatis.
Go west.
Bryson Stott. It's the GOAT, Mike Trout, for Preston's Halos, my Halos. It's our Halos. We got Detroit and Oakland, Matt Chapman and Matt Boyd, both Prizms. Carter is in the chat and says, did you see the Tatis Diamond pulled tonight? No, how did you see it, Carter? Do you have a wrench over there, Carter? Was that too much? Oh.
Judas!
Judas! Carter over here with a wrench cheating on us.
Judas!
Some Game of Thrones stuff going on right there. Rafi Devers, Boston Brilliance. That's why we haven't been seeing you, Carter. Big Wrench says two-timer Carter. Oh, and Spiffy says in the Otani 1 of 1.
Spiffy, how do you know?
Well, Spiff, how do you know? Aaron Judge, that is to 125. Yankees, James S. That is the green Prizm. Bunch of two-timers. There you go, Madsen. We're gonna take away their wrenches and give it to you, Madsen. MJ says, I didn't see anything. I didn't know there were other breakers.
Way to go, MJ.
Ah, we're giving you a hard time. You know you're not our first love, just our last. Well said. No, I actually recommend you guys to watch other breaks. Especially, I'm just going to shut up. I'm just going to shut up.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
I swear I'm having deja vu right now. This is really weird. You say Kikuchi, Seattle. It's going to be serial to 99. That is Randy R. David Roulon. Oh, the Burke is in the house. You got Chomps to sing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star?
Yep, sure did.
How do you do that?
You just asked, but I love Hanson.
That's weird. Is this one of your one of your spank bank things, Madsen? That's weird. But I'm in. I'll play. Quick Draw Shaky Hands does great breaks. It says Big Wrench. Yeah, that dude needs his Xanax. Lumber Inc., Abreg, and Luis Castillo, Cincinnati. We had a good time late night. Even listened to Baby Shark Remix. Dope. Y'all got weird last night, didn't you?
Just last night?
That's some of that Todd. That's Mr. Lerfondler. Some of that stuff going on. Was Mr. Lerfondler in the chat last night, Chomps?
Here and there.
Here and there. All right. Big Wrench says Diamond doesn't put me in timeout. Oh! Why not? Why doesn't he do that, Chomps? You see what I'm doing here?
A little bit.
Okay. That's funny. That's funny. Nathan M says, let's do a break, guys. He really wants to get in on some frenzies.
How about Nathan?
What do you want to do, Nathan? We got Joe Adele, by the way. Preston R.
I guess his wife didn't kill him today.
Kat, did you know it's illegal to put me in timeout now? Good. I was always against it. That was a Brian F thing.
Hashtag ban Brian.
Hashtag ban Brian. Our hit is Justin Dunn, Seattle. Randy R. Get the nice Justin Dunn auto.
Got this. That's cool.
We got the blue, Brian Reynolds, Pittsburgh. Eric C. It's 95 of 175. How did you get Martin to get put in timeout? Madsen was out in timeout by a guy that was in timeout. Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Makes total sense to me.
I mean, that's a whole matrix of stuff going on. Sounds like a lot. Mike Martin, you never agree when Madsen gets kicked out of the chat. Which, to be fair, I've never really ever seen a reason for him to get kicked out. So. Because Madsen was under the table when Chomps broke last night. Whoa! Ooh, we got some fire coming up. We got a hit. It's the Polar Bear Pete Alonso leading it off. Bryce Harper. We've got Joey Gallo, followed by our hit. Brian Abreu, and he has changed his auto in this. He normally has a B and an L, and that's it. Super weird. He actually gave this a little bit more effort this time. Burkert wants to know what's to start Frenzy tonight. Well, that is up to you guys to figure out.
Immaculate.
Immaculate. 99 of 100 on the Gallo. And the Abreu is 48 of only 75. Let's go. Houston, Preston R, and Tejas, Michael M. Yeah, the wrong person definitely signed that Abreu, Brian. 100%. Yeah, they just grabbed it. They're like, no. Ryan says, a little Finest Museum, Sterling Immaculate. Soto leading things off. And just a reminder, guys, we do need to get things going pretty quickly because I have to work on the ambulance in the morning. So I cannot do this all night. We got to hurry and get something going. $74 of 100 on the Chris Paddock. That is San Diego, James S. That's a beaut. And Colton Wong, St. Louis, the blue, James S. Nathan says, I'm game. And just lost one the other night. He can lose another one. Told me it would be 18 weeks. That's not like terrible, is it? Dean B wants to know what's the cost of that. Here, I'll tell you what, guys. I'll show you. There you go. I have, in Panini, I have 3 things in there that have been in there for like 3 months and still just say processing. So. We got a hit coming up. In 18 weeks, Cat will have 27 one-of-ones by then. You betcha, sir. Kyle Lewis, Seattle, Randy R. JK. Simeon. And Michael Baez is covering up our hit. Brendan McKay. Tampa Bay, let's go. James S. Doing it big, James. Nice rookie. James wants a divisional immaculate box himself. We can do immaculate if you guys want. Y'all just tell me. I'm here for you. At your service. It's Catholum. Ethan Small, top of the class for Milwaukee. Loriano. We got Fat Scherzer and Howie Kendrick. Washington on both. Randy R. Ryan says 1 Sterling, 1 Immaculate, 1 Finest, and 1 Museum. That's $260 per divisional spot. That is the quintella of premium. Yeah, you need that 5-star. Dustin May. Aaron Judge. Got a Pete Alonso green. That is to 125. 84 of 125. Donnie Walton. Seattle red Prizm. Brian says, Burkhart, can you spot me but I don't pay you back? I think it's just called giving. That's called giving with like a bad taste in your mouth. Nathan just wants in. He said, let me know. Bratney's being gross behind me.
Yeah, I'm the
Giancarlo Stanton. It's a Prizm, along with Lance Lynn, Tejas. Ooh, Ryan says, the 1 of 1 Alonso for sale? Let me know. Mark says, let me hold your best card first, Brian, then I got you. I know what his best card is. It's the 1 of 1 Alonso auto. At a Finest. Anthony Volpe, top of the class. Tatis Illuminations. Mark, you could be his personal pawn shop. It's Manny Machado, and it's a Prizm to 149, but I'm not sleeving it 'cause it's Manny Machado. Ronald Acuna Jr. blue, and it's not serial, but I'll tell you what, I will sleeve the Acuna, and we'll pretend that it was for Manny Machado's serial number. There you go. Oh, you both stood up at the same time like you're going to beat me up. I'm actually super hungry. Is that something maybe we can work out? Get some Taco Bell? Some Taco Bell? Here's my card.
See that look?
Rat me, please.
Wait.
Acuna fireworks. Yep, Z wants a chalupa. I want the box. The like 10 different things in the box. Max Kepler, Minnesota Twins, and Masahiro Tanaka. This Prizm is 5 of only 75. Going out to the Twinkies. Eric C. That's a beaut. Yeah, it's divisional, so you get 5 teams. We randomize it. There's an Adley Rutschman. Gavin Lux. Kyle Lewis. It's a good pack. And our hit is Moron with a J. Are you serious? Is that 2 of them? Let's see. No, never mind. Oh, we did get Moron with a J twice. Yeah, that's what I thought. One is red and one is non-Prizm. Wow. San Diego, another hit. James S. You've got 2 Moron with the J's. You're cheating on us, Brian? Bought a crap ton of player breaks for like $2 and $5. Yeah, that's fine. If you do player breaks, that's crazy. A huge way to get screwed over. What kind of product, Brian? If you say anything other than like transcendent, I'm gonna laugh at you. Immaculate and Topps Chrome. Acuna and Laureano Prisms. What is eBay's new rules, Matt? Fireworks. My husband, Mike Trout. Ooh, that's cute. The Zach Gallen, Arizona. 19 of only 35, and that is Mike B. It's going out to your Diamondbacks. It's beautiful. It's a beaut. It's a nice one. Oh, if you get no hits, you have to offer a full refund. Oh my God. Yeah, you have to get something. Thank you, Bradney. Bradney's gonna go get me some Taco Hell. Let's see this up real quick. So, do you know what I want? All right. Man, that is crazy. When do those rules take effect? Yesterday. All right. We've never done player breaks. That's probably why we don't. They didn't tell us. Howie Kendrick. 11 of 175. Pink Carlos Santana red. You don't see no Red Sox? That mean we got to give you a full refund? Here are eBay's new rules when it comes to player breaks.
Player breaks?
Yep. Like if you're doing, you know, a higher end with any, you have to pay for players. If you don't get any cards, you get refunds. You have to refund that. Went into effect yesterday. So like on these big, you know, like transcendent, you know, if you got Luis Robert, you paid $1,000 for it, you didn't get a Lou Bob, you get your money back.
Well, guess what? No more player breaks on eBay.
That's exactly right.
We'll figure something else out. Think of the past.
Brian's saying it's any break. Nah, I don't think that's the case.
We have nothing about
That was not a notification that we ever got, so like that can't be correct. Noisy and Buster Posey. Hey Chomps, can I hand you these cards? They're stacking up inside the slide. Alright. Yeah, I was just using the box that normally people say you're welcome after they say that, but I guess I'm not welcome. Alright. Ooh, Z has some strong words for Febe. Matthew Vaughn is saying that it is any break, doesn't matter if it is a team or player. Well, they didn't tell us. Yeah, that means products like Museum, 5-star Tier 1, and Immaculate will be left for Frenzy. You think that eBay would have told, you know, breakers about that? Can you link that or something? Let us know where to find that. Wherever you're getting that information from. Joe Palumbo is covering up our hit. Ryan O'Hearn, pro penmanship, Kansas City Royals. That's going up to Anthony R. That's a nice one. And it's a Prizm. The Palumbo is to 149 as well. That's a beaut. It falls under the chance guidelines. It was supposed to start popping up when listing a break. The strawberry fruit and stuff they need. That freeze thing that's up there. Andrew Vaughn, top of the class. Did you list tonight, Chomps? Ah, she might not have told you.
I'll try to list one and see what it says.
Poopy's in the chat. Elite 7 says cute. He likes that Ryan O'Hearn. Big Royals fan over there. Mike Martin says, I see breakers right in the description. You get a signed card of me plus as a gift. Any cards you get from the team is in the listing. Does that not work anymore? Oh, I don't know. Big Wrench is going to bed. See you, Wrench. Have yourself a good night, sir. Mackenzie Gore, San Diego, James S. Might just get hit with the Rico. Jorge Soler, Pete Alonso. Dylan Carlson now on deck, St. Louis, and George Springer blue Prizm. It's a nice Dylan C there. St. Louis, James S. Get some more sleeves. Sam, we're doing frenzies later. We're not doing any more flagship shows. MJ, did you miss the 2 Dominguez that I pulled last break? One of them being an auto to 75. Arozarena, rookie for Tampa. That is blue to 175. Tampa's James S. And Yasmani Grandal, White Sox, blue Prizm. Nathan says his PayPal isn't working. He's in for $310 if he can send via Apple Pay to someone to pay for his spot. Huh?
I don't know how to get that.
You don't know how to get that. Everybody has Apple Pay built into their phone. Let me rephrase that. Everybody has Apple Pay that has an iPhone.
So I bet I know how to get around that. And I just came up with it, so no, I'm not alone.
What's up?
Because they're right. That is now their rule. You would say in the fine print, you are guaranteed to receive a card from your team, whether pulled in the break or not. If you do not get a card pulled for you in the break, you will receive a card from a random player on the team you bought.
Dope.
That's what I would do. See if that's
So do it.
you know what I mean.
Lou Bob now on deck. Chi Sox, Andrew B. Corey Seager and Yadier Molina. Nice. Corey Seager for the Doyers. 85 of only 99. Matthew J. And the Yachty. Future Hall of Famer. He says the pop-up says from the break, but that might work.
Yeah, you have every team card. You have every team there. You got little team bags of every team, right? You're like, okay, this box is done, or these boxes are done. Let's see who didn't get cards. Okay, we're continuing the break. We've got these cards. No one answered Nathan because I don't know how to do that.
He helped out last night and no.
I don't know how to do the Apple Pay thing. We always do PayPal. It's not that I don't want to answer them. I just don't know how to. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, I don't deal with the money, Nathan. That's not my thing. So, I mean, you can send it to me if you want, but it'll be going into my personal one.
Yeah, I saw it, Vaughn. I saw it now. I'm just curious as to when they say a card from the break. I don't know.
Oh, look at that. We got a snake skin. Mike Miner Snakeskin. Give me just a second. We got a hit. Justin Dunn number 2. So look at this.
Justin Dunn, just in time.
I want to point out something. 2 Justin Dunn autos. Okay.
Same box.
No, I broke all 3 boxes
Oh,
right here. But just 2 Justin Dunn autos, and I'm not done. Let me show you something else. So that's Seattle, Randy R. He's got 2 Justin Dunns, and we also have 2 more on with the Jays.
Wow. Justin Dunn, not done. Justin, not so done.
Justin is not done to be out of the break yet. Mike Miner, 5 of only 50. That's Tejas. That's going out to Michael N. Beautiful rare snakeskin. Ryan wants to know, how do you accept Apple Pay? Too bad he is poo. That's nice.
Why is Ryan advertising someone else's thing?
Miner got traded to someone. Oh, newest Oakland A. I don't understand this whole card thing. I even read the post and I still don't get it.
It's like someone's auctioning off spots. Like you can buy a spot and then it's gonna get
Then
raffled
they
off.
random it.
But they, like, he's not actually giving the car away. Like he's done it 2 or 3 times or something.
Really?
And
Yeah.
he's banking like $21,000 each time.
And who is this? Is he a breaker or something?
He's a scammer. or
What does that have to
something
do
like
with like the breaking? It's like being put in breaks and stuff.
No, it's like, I don't know. It's a breaking Facebook group, like a scamming. Be careful of these people or these breakers, or they put it in there. James says, is there a spot left in the mixer? Who do I send the payment to?
On your screen, PayPal, chompslivebreaks@gmail.com. Two Brian Abreu's, 2 Justin Dunns, and 2 more on with the Jays.
It's good for the
Houston.
post weeks.
Preston R. Look at that. We have 3 dual autos now. Same break. I was like, hold the phone. We've already pulled one of him. Yep, if you got hits in this. Burke says suspect. That's funny. And that's the deal, like, that's why we have 3 cameras. Overhead, forward, front, like, because that would be weird, right? In different circumstances, I would definitely question that. Like, if you can only see a front-facing camera, because look at this, we've got Justin Dunn, Moron with a J, and Brian Abreu. That's crazy. Thank you, Weep Your Giraffe. Or Matthew, either one. I like Giraffe better. It's almost as bad as no Kyle Lewis. I agree. Another Dustin May. Shane Bieber, Prizm, and Brantley, the red Prizm. Any Kyle Lewis in this break? Right? Michael Baez, San Diego. 33 of only 60, James S. James S is killing it tonight. And we got a blue Vogelbach for Seattle, Randy R.
Oh, that's why. Because he selected like auto finish. That makes sense.
Should randomize a car off my lot. That'd be dope.
See what there's more to tell.
Ryan's asking if we have Apple Pay so that Nathan can pay us.
No, I don't think I have. I don't know. It's not helpful.
Alec Bohm, now on deck for Philadelphia Phillies, and that is James S. Soroka is covering up Bryce Harper, the red Prizm. That's a beaut.
I don't know. So everyone
Leading off with the GOAT machines. Frankie Lindor, that is the red Prizm. 90 of 149. And Illumination Freddie Freeman. That's a beautiful card right there. Sleeve the Freddie Freeman. That's Bravo's James G. Y'all are crazy trying to jump into that. He's probably not ever even going to give it to anybody. Mr. Four Killer says, "The guys say a prayer and good thoughts for my family tomorrow. Funeral for my aunt." Well, thoughts and prayers are with you, Mr. Four Killer. Sorry to hear that. Nathan says, "Paid over 800 last night. Help me out, guys." All right. We are going to go over the hits now. Justin Dunn. This is Justin Dunn number 1. My camera will let me. All right. Justin Dunn auto number 1. Justin Dunn auto number 2. We've got the Moron with a J auto number 1. And the Moron with a J auto number 2. Auto number 1 of Brian Abreu and auto number 2 of Brian Abreu. Hashtag suspect trash show break. Brendan McKay auto. The Josh Naylor, San Diego. The Zach Gallen, that's a beaut. That is 19 of only 35. The Snakeskin, Mike Minor. I love the Snakeskins. 5 of only 50. And if I was going to pick a Cat's Filthy McNasty tonight, it'd be this. Pro penmanship, Ryan O'Hearn. That is Kansas City, Anthony R. Well, guys, I'm going to start a frenzy show here momentarily. We will see you in just a few minutes. If you guys didn't get what you were looking for, we hope you at least had fun. Cat Follow Me Out here with Chomp's Live Breaks.